Good morning, everybody. I'm Karen Barno. I know it has been forever since I've done a Facebook Live. I took kind of a hiatus, not on posting, I still posted, but on during Facebooks. And of course, as soon as I get on Facebook, the sun goes down, so now it's really dark, and there's only not much I can do about it. Now that might help. Because I finished writing my book. This is the first draft. It hasn't been edited. It won't look anything like this. It'll be smaller, and you know, it's 110 pages. Who knew I had so much to say? I mean, good God, 110 pages? That's crazy pants. But it's done. And it has been a dream of mine to write this book. It has been forever. Yes, it has been. I've talked about writing a book probably since 2011. I probably actually started writing it in 2013. And it turned out to be the Blue Rose 7 Steps to Transform Your Life that I wrote. I kind of went in a different direction. And it was because I wasn't ready, because this book is a fiction, and I wasn't ready to do a fiction. I wasn't ready to do the character development, to do what was required for that fiction. So I dragged my feet, and I would write some and I would stop, and I would write some and I would stop. But I knew I had to do it. I knew I absolutely positively had to finish this book. And I can't tell you why. I was called to write it. And when I finished it, the most amazing thing happened. I felt like I completely changed. I felt like that in writing the book, I found myself. In writing the book, I discovered who I was at my soul level. And I truly believe that I was meant to write this book. I truly believe that this was my destiny to write this book. And so when something is calling you, I mean, I was called since I was a child to write. And I've talked about it. My Aunt Dolores was a big writer, and I can remember my mom would always laugh, oh my God, she'll never get it published. And back then you had to type manuscript. So it was typed that big, she'd have to send it to publishers. I mean, that lady was dedicated. I don't think she ever did get published, but she kept trying. And as I said, she kept taking swings at the bat. She kept taking, her swings. She kept, throwing her punches. She kept in the game. And a lot of us, something happens and we get out of the game. I mean, when I wrote my first book, I sold maybe 400 or 500. I mean, not bad. But, it wasn't a bestseller. It wasn't, people weren't like flocking to me to buy it. And I probably gave a lot away. But I kept in the game. I didn't allow my loser limp to tell me, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you can't do this. Who are you to think you can be a writer? I kept going. I took a writing class with somebody, and then my writing never got published. And it was kind of like, And I was like, no, I'm going to keep taking my swings. Maybe I wasn't meant to write those type of articles. Maybe I wasn't meant to be published in those type of magazines. I don't know. You got to keep taking your swings. And when things don't work out, or when things seem like they're going really bad for you, stop around and ask why. Why is the universe doing this? There's a reason. If things aren't going well, the universe is probably telling you, hey, slap up against the side of your head, pay attention. You're going down the path we don't want you to go down, we want you over here. This is where you're supposed to be, stop ignoring it. So whatever you're being called to do, whatever the universe is telling you to do, or what you just feel. I mean, I felt I was called to write this book. And the fact that it's 110 pages is fascinating to me. It was actually longer. I had to cut out a lot because I'm a talker. I had to get rid of a lot. And I'm guessing when it goes into book form, after it goes through edits and everything, it'll probably maybe be 140, 150. And I personally think it'll be a bestseller. But that's how I am, and that's how you need to be. When you do something, you need to have faith and confidence in what you do. I believe I was called to write this book. I truly believe the universe helped me write this book. I'll look at the book sometimes, or, when I had somebody here help edit it, she was like, oh my God, that's a great paragraph. And I was like, really? Let me read it. There was stuff I don't even remember writing because I felt divinely inspired to write this book, because I do think it'll help people. When you write fiction, it's easy to see yourself in the book. So, I mean, my point is, dream big and believe in yourself. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to, my mom who told me I was not a good writer. When I wrote in high school now, my teachers would be like, man, you're not the smartest bunny in the forest. And, you clearly have a speech impediment. We really think you're going to end up, I don't know, in jail. But you can write really well. And I had a lot of teachers, we don't hold a lot of hope for you doing much of anything. But you can write. Except my senior English teacher, Mrs. Walker, she believed. She believed that she saw that. She saw it, and she kept pushing me and telling me not to give up my dream to go to college. And I didn't. And again, I had to pay my way through college. Again, I stood at the plate, kept taking my swings. It was a long sludge to get through college when you're paying your own way. I worked 40 hours a week. When I wrote this book, I have a full-time job. I worked 60 hours a week on my full-time job. And I still wrote the book. I wear a Fitbit. I have to do 5 miles a day. I still wrote the book. Don't allow excuses to hold you back. You know why you're here. You know what your vision is. We just get scared and we step back. And I stepped back from this book. Since 2013 until now, it took me that long to write it because I would step back because I'd be like, oh man, who am I? And I'd throw it away. Or I'd write parts and it would be just too much and I'd put the book down. But don't allow the fact that you work full-time or that you have a husband or wife and children. That's just your inner voice telling you you can't do it. You can do anything you want. I stayed up till midnight, 1, 2 in the morning writing this book, and I'd get up the next morning at 5 a.m. to get to work. Because I wanted this book, I had to write it. And I want people to understand that, like I said, when I was done with that book, when I was done with this book, I felt my life shift. I truly felt my life change. What I wanted in life seemed so different. My desires were different. My dreams are different. How I carry myself are different. Even how I dress is different. Because this is what I was meant to do. And when you're on the path of what you're meant to do, 1, you'll know, and 2, you'll just feel different. I mean, I just feel, like I said, I feel like me. I feel like the me I lost as a child. That's back. So please, please don't listen to your loser limp. Don't listen to people tell you can't write a book. I've had so many people tell me I can't write a book. It's pitiful. I get to line them all up, and I probably will send a lot of them a free copy just to say, oops, I wrote a book. I wrote a second one. I mean, I never thought I'd write one. Hell, I've written 2 now. So let your dreams win. At the end of the day, let your dreams win. Follow your dream. You know if it's true. You know if it's real to you. If it keeps calling you, like this damn book has been calling me since 2011, just to write it. And then, like I said, when I wrote the second book, the first book, I was still called to write this book. I was still told I had to write this book. Hey, Veronica. This is what happens when I have glasses on. I can't see the screen. I'm just a big blur. Are you talking to me? Yeah, well, Yeah. As I say in the book, I have a disclaimer. What's the last line? I have to read it. Now I got to pull it out and read it because I think it's great. If you believe there's any resemblance to you, you may want to look deep within and wonder why. So I guess that answers your question, Veronica. If this is resonating with you, why? To the people listening to this, if this is resonating, why? Follow your dream. Stop trying to think, let the loser limp win. Because that's what it's doing. You're letting your ego mind stop you. I want you to feel what I feel. I want you to feel a sense of relief. I took it home and I posted this to Facebook. I took this home last night and I told my husband, here is the first draft. This is the unvarnished, untouched, unedited version of my book. We need to take it to the bank and put it in our safety deposit box. And he looked at me like, okay. I said, well, J.K. Rowling's manuscript is worth millions. So, and he looked at me and said, okay. So, well, this is my manuscript. This is my book, like hers. And he just looked at me and he smiled and said, I'll take it to the bank tomorrow. Best husband ever, by the way. But he gets it. He understands me. He understands how I think. Write your book. Follow your dreams. stay on my Facebook page. I will be doing a, because the book's just now getting sent out to, the first book I had people within proof. At this book I'm actually sending out. They have professionally proofed, bind it, you know, covers and all that. So probably over the weekend I'll put up a thing so you can sign up for an early release, so you can get a smoking good price on it. I'll just charge for shipping and that's it. So you get the book out in however many hands. I'm telling you, it's an amazing book. Hey Terry, how you doing? Terry and I went to high school together. Terry, you'll recognize some of this stuff. It's fiction, but you'll recognize some of it. But no resemblance to real people, except maybe the resemblance to the Hermitage Country Club. I'm very excited. I want you to follow your dreams, you guys. You can do it. Believe in yourself. There's nothing that can stop you from doing what you want to do but you. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll be back Facebook Living every day next week. Like I said, I needed to take a week or two off to finish the book and really to just reflect. Just reflect. So love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.